What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at some of the crypto stocks. So we'll take a look at Mara, Microstrategy, that is the MSTR, and then Riot, Coinbase, and also Bitcoin. So lot to cover in this video, and so we'll be identifying if some of the plays are developing on which of those stocks, what are the price action to watch, and the levels, and all in general as well, what is the price action telling us, right? With that, please hit the like, subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes. You are solely responsible for your own decisions and outcomes. I'm only providing just educational advice here. So nothing more than that. I take guarantee of nothing. So Maras, let's start off with that. So the last play that we took on this was the breakout structure at above $19.57. And we got a good rebound out of it. I took 50% out over here, you already know. After the pullback, I still kept holding that position because of this trend line support. And then I took pretty much at my target, remaining 50% position. So all in all, this trade worked out great, as you know, how I wanted. Now watching the price action where it is right now. So Mara has lost this trend line over here, the trend line of support. And this blue box that you are seeing is like from 10 years, such an important pivotal area of support or resistance, right? So Mara seems to be struggling to get out of it now and been rejecting and, kind of falling lower. So the thing is that for Mara to continue to the upside here, it has to go through again some structure breaks to confirm that upside, because Mara has broken the structure to the downside, and also losing this pivot at the level of $19.85 is a problem. It regained it today, but we haven't received that final confirmation on the structure. So what are the areas before Mara again becomes intraday bullish or long or swing bullish? What are the areas to watch for that, right? And I'm going to adjust something on my indicator here as well. If you need access to my tools, 2 indicators, 2 trading bars, and Wall Street alerts, links to my tools are in the description below of this video. Okay, so Mara is also below 200 hours moving average. It's not looking bullish sentiment right now, right? So you can see this structure. We lost this structure around the $20.50 range, right? This is the structure that we lost. Now to get back again as being bullish, get out of this downward trend that we are in, Mara needs to get above $20.60 first, and then we can start talking about upside. Otherwise, unfortunately, this thing either just gonna continue lower or gonna stay choppy here before giving upside confirmation. But that would be the zone I would want to watch, $20.60, at least for a couple of days, to make it go upside. And if we lose the level of $19.50, then another leg down will be coming, maybe to the level of $17.78, and then we'll have to wait what is the next structural change to the upside that we can get on Mara. But until then, this is just it's not a play for me. The play that we had, I already took that. I shared with you all of that when I was taking that play. All right, so that's Mara. Let's take a look at now MicroStrategy. So what is this thing doing? So MicroStrategy has a potential to form a head and shoulder here. It hasn't confirmed that yet, but that may may happen, okay? But so because, well, it has lost that pivot of making any higher high, but it is still technically on daily interval being bullish right now. So I'm just trying to see what is the upcoming pattern and what are the areas to watch for that. So let's go to the hourly interval, and I would want to take some trades on this thing. Let me just quickly switch back around. Here we go. All right, so with MicroStrategy here, now this thing has recaptured itself above 200 hours moving average. For that head and shoulder play to develop, I would like to see a certain, structure break. I am willing to put a play on this, but I want to see some extra confirmation on the short side. I would want to wait on this right now. Um, Technically, yeah, it's if intraday long, it can continue going up right now as long as it holds this, doesn't break below 1650, $1,650. As long as it stays above this, then it is still crawling its way up, and it can crawl its way up and continue up. And then we are watching the level of 1815 for any potential resistance. Okay. Otherwise, yeah. And then the next level is 19, almost $2,000 pretty much. Yeah, right now, even though to me it looks like it's gonna weaken down, but yeah, I'm just watching if it's going to break $1,700, then it may go another leg up. Otherwise, I would want to see this break 250 and 20, and this would be the also the right time for me to potentially open up a short. Yeah, but yeah, I'll give it a day or two so to see how things rolls out on this. But this is how I'm reading this MSTR right now. Let's take a look at Riot. So Riot over here, so we talked about this particular play back here that there's a potential this thing can go up to the level of $12.87. We got that wick there, and we have been since then selling off. Yes, we have also lost this trend line structure now. This was our previous play that as we came down here, we talked about if this trend line holds, this is an upside play. And for that, we talked about some breakout structures. And if I go to the hourly interval, and our breakout structure that we were wanting to see was the level of $11.60. We broke that structure to the upside. That was the long play. And then we retested that, found support over there, retested the same high. And then since then, we have lost some pivots and also lost this another trend line over here. And we have been falling lower. Right now, Riot is not a buy. It's not showing any signs of buying to me. Yes, it's in that green support zone, but that support zone right now with the price action is not showing any confirmation. Price action is the king. We watch the price action at these important levels to show us some certain level of support or confirmation. Right now, Riot is not showing me any of that. Riot is just telling me it's in the downtrend. So it's not a buy here right now. It's not a structural change to the upside. Is it a short play? Well, if it's not a buy, potentially it's a short play, right? Well, for that, you be the judge, okay? When I say you be the judge is technically it has been favoring downside from the rejection of 200 hours moving average. Most of the move has happened. The next move is on going below this trend line as well. I'm just not wanting to take short on Riot because $10 stocks, I don't like shorting $10. Well, I do sometimes, but for this, you will have to wait and watch this level, like this consolidation. Let it lose this consolidation of $10.26. And then you can expect a flush. But you'll have to trade it more like on the intraday levels. But all in all, yes, it is fully bearish. All right, let's take a look at Coinbase here. So Coinbase, and this is more just like MSTR, MicroStrategy. And on this, in my opinion, it has run into the supply zone, and it has a room to continue to fall. I have been talking about this is, falling. The play that I'm wanting, and I think on this one, I want to open up a play, and you can see there's this on the hourly interval, this head and shoulder pattern here, right? So this head and shoulder pattern is in formation, and this is the neckline for it, $256. Yes, I'm interested to open up a short on this. I wanted to though first see, this will be tomorrow though, not today, but I'm interested to see if this continues to break the level strongly of 249 and 53 cents. And then I might target this bottom zone, supply zone, and stop loss. This can be a tight stop loss here. But again, I will see if this breaks $250 pretty much is when the trigger will happen, and then I'll see the price action. I'll share once I open the position. But that's what my plan is with Coinbase. Alrighty, now let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, guys, it has sold off. It couldn't go above that 20 days moving average, and that's where that blue box is from. That if Bitcoin starts to lose this level, we will go lower. The last time I talked about Bitcoin was on this red candle, and I talked about that the support is holding, a move is coming to the upside. We didn't get, I was maybe thinking it may go to 73 maybe and retest this zone, but it just went just to the recent supply zone, and that's where it topped out. And then we have been selling off, and that's why it suggests take partial profits throughout the journey. My indicator marks all those levels automatically where price action would react. And however, now we have lost that 20 days moving average as well. So Bitcoin has this formed a lower high? Well, maybe potentially it has. So yes, it is right now in looking weak. It's possible in the downtrend. It's all across the intervals bearish as well on my dashboard right now. Let's go to the hourly interval and let's talk a couple of things over there. All right, guys. So here you can see on hourly interval that we lost that support zone here, and you can see again the retest of 200 hours moving average is what led it to flush as well once we broke that, right? Just very similarly to how we took some previous trades over here, right? You can see, let me show you that. We broke the 200 hours moving average, retested it, and then started to fall, right? So that's pretty much the similar way Bitcoin has been doing. Bitcoin follows this 200 hours moving average very neatly. Your strategy could be as simple as above 200 hours moving average, play it long, below 200 hours moving average, play it short. Now, Bitcoin, watching the price action right now, I'm not seeing any signs of uptrend on this. If again, well, the structure is looking more to the downside. If we break $64,000, then $62,000 and $60,000 will again be tested as where we have been before. And this very likely looks to me that a lower high on Bitcoin has been formed here already. Well, guys, that's all for this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.